Hey y'all, welcome to Cooking with Randy. I'm Randy. Today, I'm going to show you how to make the world's best hamburger. Open this package up, we'll get to it. Alright, first thing you got to do is get you a good rub. You can cook your burger however you want to, but the most important thing is the rub. Don't matter how you cook it. The rub is the king here, right? We're not worried about the meat or nothing. And this is some fancy stuff right here. I think it's Wagyu beef. If you're not cooking good burgers, you ought to be ashamed of yourself. You ought to be ashamed. I'm going to teach you how to make the best burger in the entire world. We're going to use some hot and spicy rub. I love spicy, so this is going to be real good. All right, we're just going to use a light coating on here. Going to put that rub on, then put the burger on the grill. So just a real light coating. Nice and light. You don't want too much. I mean, the rub is the most important thing, but you don't want to have too much on there. So that looks about perfect to me. That looks real good. Now all we have to do is form it up into a burger. Nice and round. What we don't want is we don't want any burger meat to kind of plump up in the middle. We want to keep it nice and flat. So let's make sure we get it nice and good and thin in the middle so it don't, plump up too much on us. But this is looking pretty good to me. We don't want to overwork this meat neither. So I think this is a good looking burger right here. I'll tell you that right now. I mean, look at that. People out there is telling you got to do all kinds of crazy stuff to burgers. I mean, that's about as worthless as tits on a boar hog. This is going to be good stuff right here. Rub on, first layer of flavor. Here we go. We're going to put it over the fire. You hear that? You hear that sizzle right there? That's how you know you're doing it right. Got to start building them layers of flavor. Pro tip right here. This is going to be how you sear your burger, all right? And I've been growing out my hair right here. Safety first. Got to get that out of the way. I had some accidents in the past, all right? Now, I'm going to show y'all how to sear a burger or a steak or anything you want. It's going to be the perfect sear. You ain't going to be able to, do this any other way. This is the best way. This is a pro tip coming straight from Randy. Get you some lighter fluid, right? This is lighter fluid for all wick lighters. It don't matter, you can use anything you want, but check it out. This is going to be the world's greatest sear. Watch. Look at that. Perfect. Look at that sear. Alright, so now we're going to flip it over and then we're going to start adding layers of flavor. We're trying to get, 12, 13, 14, 15 layers on here. First layer is the sear, and we got that with that lighter fluid. You're welcome. Y'all be stealing my stuff here, but if you want the greatest sear of your life, you're going to use that lighter fluid. I'll tell you that right now. So we got to flip this guy over. Look at that sear. Woo! That's some good looking stuff right there. Seeing as this is Asian beef, I'm going to use some Asian oil right here. Got some sesame oil. Going to put it right on there. Then we're going to use mustard, ketchup, soy sauce, maple syrup, balsamic vinegar, steak sauce, barbecue sauce, hot sauce, and then some chocolate. Now, if this don't excite your palate, ain't nothing going to excite it because we're going to hit every single note you can possibly hit. Layers of flavor. This is the name of the game. Sesame oil. Perfect. Got to add some sweet maple syrup. Here we go. Layers of flavor. Balsamic. Just a touch right here. There we go. Now some ketchup. Every burger needs ketchup. Perfect. You got to have mustard on your burger. So we're going to use this right here. Now, don't be an idiot. All right, you got to shake your mustard first, or else you're going to get that liquidy stuff. Beautiful. Asian burger. Soy sauce right here. Traditionally brewed soy sauce. So you know this is good. Rock and roll. Now you got to hit the spicy notes. Here we go. Here's some hot sauce. Oh man, this is going to be a good burger right here. I'll tell you that right now. Woo! And then you need to use some steak sauce. This is a good savory flavor. People talking about steak burgers all the time. This is how you get it right here. Man, that looks good. Now here's the one you don't expect. A little bit of chocolate syrup is perfect on a burger. Just a touch. Last step, barbecue sauce is going to round out all those flavors you got there. You done built like, 12 layers of flavors. So this is going to round it all out. Okay, just a little bit here, and we're going to get it perfect. That's just right. Last but not least, we got some cheese. High quality burger, high quality cheese. I think this is Italian cheese right here. I mean, people probably spend 2, 3, 4 years making this stuff right here. So we're gonna put this cheese on. You know, a burger ain't a burger unless it's a cheeseburger. It's the American way. We gotta get a couple pieces too. Now we got the cheese on there. Now you gotta melt the cheese. How are we gonna do it? Pro tip right here. Give that 20 seconds, that's gonna be all melted. This cheese is taking a long time to melt right here. I mean, it just speaks to the quality of this cheese. And it's just gonna take a long time to melt because it's so good. It takes a long time to break down and melt all over this burger. But when it does, I'm telling you, it's gonna be the best burger you ever ate in your life. I promise you. You see these juices coming out right here? That's because all them layers of flavor we put in are just forcing out some of that extra flavor from the burger. So we got layer on layer on layer. And you know, there's so much flavor you can't even hold it all. Yeah, and again, it's going to take a long time for that cheese to melt. It just speaks to the quality. All right, this burger's about done. It's been about 90 minutes on the grill here, so want to make sure it's nice and done. You know, always make sure your burger's on there for a long time. That's how you're going to get the best burgers every time, because you need that time to build flavor. Let's see. Oh man, look at that. Woo! That's a good looking burger right there. Now you see that right there? That's evidence of a great sear. If you see one of those after you pull up your burger, you know you did it right. Let's cut it open and see how we did. I was looking for like a medium rare. So that is a perfectly done burger right there. I told you you're gonna want to keep it on there for a long time. You see there's still some pink in there, which is what you want. But look at this sear I got on the underside of this burger. Look at that. You talk about a sear, that's a sear. All right, that's how you make the perfect burger. You know, if you've been wondering for a long time, how do you make a perfect burger? This is exactly the way you ought to do it. It's gonna be the best burger you ever ate, I promise you. Time to do the real test, see how we did. Here we go, I'm gonna take a bite of this. Now it's good, you get the cheese, you get layer after layer of flavor. It's so good, wow. Yeah, I mean, when you take a bite of that burger, it's like a 14-course meal all in one bite, because you got layer after layer after layer after layer of flavor right there. Even dessert. You got some dessert in there, got that maple syrup, so you get the flavor of dessert, you get the beef. I mean, actually, you know, there's so many flavors in there, you don't even taste beef. Ain't nothing gonna beat it. I mean, with a burger this good, it's like breakfast, lunch, and dinner all in one bite. So you need to try this burger at home. Bobby Flay, eat your heart out. This is gonna be a better burger than anything you could ever make. Okay. Okay, this is going high. This is so stupid. I need something to get this. Awful. Ugh. Actually, lighter fluid is like the least, you know, of my worries on that. Everything else is so horrendous.